Our top story tonight, one of Rockford's most iconic spots had one of its best years on record. You can see on your screen now, that's the Coronado Theatre. The Rockford Area Venues and Entertainment Authority sharing new data today, showing a massive spike in interest and revenue since the COVID-19 pandemic. So let's dig deeper into those numbers tonight. You can see here from a graph released by Ray that the Coronado had its best year since at least 2013, perhaps even longer than that. It's just as far back as this graph goes. And you can see for the first time since 2013, if not beyond, the theater crossing this $1 million threshold right here in profit and revenue. You can see Rave expects that growth to keep climbing through the next year, all the way up to about $1.4 million into fiscal year 2023. So really encouraging news from the historic theater, but how did they get there? You can see on this view to the left of your screen as we blow up this image for you, a strong mix of music and comedy, with Joe Coy leading the way with more than $90,000 by himself. But a big chunk of these revenues you see on your screen here, they didn't actually come from people in the Rockford area, as the Coronado and our other entertainment values, well, they're becoming a regional draw.
All these sold out shows, less than half of those tickets are being sold to people from here. They're coming from Chicago, Milwaukee, Madison. These are community assets. These need to serve our community and they need to drive economic activity.
And when you look at some of these heat maps that Rafe put together, that is absolutely true. Take a look at these three shows from the Coronado. You can see Rockford bringing in a ton of business from Chicago as well as up to our north in Wisconsin. Remember that Joe Coy number that you saw earlier? 48% of those tickets came from Chicago, and that oftentimes can mean more money spent at restaurants. I know when I'm about 2 hours away for a late night show, I'm not able to prep as much to maybe eat, and perhaps people staying in hotels like the Embassy Suites as well. So when you take all these numbers into account, very encouraging signs for the entertainment in Rockford and especially for the Coronado Theatre.